tube, well, I'm glad I took off the fuel rails. Okay. Took off the injector. Okay. And then cleaned out the fuel rails. Like, just dumped all the gas out. Used some of this car part cleaner to really get all of it out, most of it out, at least, I should say. I'm going to get new injectors. That's pretty bad. Okay. But the bad part is, if you look inside this gasoline, this was a completely clean container. I purposefully washed it, and I have in my other video, perfectly clean, sterile container. So that is telling you that all that gas was contaminated with particles fine and large enough to be able to clog the injectors. So if you have a 5.7 Hemi engine and your engine is running rough, maybe it's not your lifters and your rollers and your camshaft yet. It might just be that your P0302 check engine light code is being detecting restriction of fuel at the injector, causing a misfire. Sometimes a real misfire is really due to lack of fuel, due to contamination in the fuel. Now, I replaced the fuel pump. I showed you in my other video that we completely took out the fuel pump, put in a new one, Mopar original, and we've been running the car. Then it just threw this code. So I'm assuming that it picked up a lot of this gunk in the tank. Maybe something fell in while we were changing the pump. And then this ended up in our gas, which ended up at the end of our fuel lines here. Nothing, this course is getting through these injectors. So I'm honestly surprised that I wasn't seeing more misfires sooner, and in all injectors, honestly, because that is just very, very big pieces in comparison to the very, very small holes that it has to travel through. You can easily see the holes in the injector in order to atomize that gasoline. It's just being clogged up by these little rocks, dust, rocks, sand, whatever, rust contaminants. This could be just from using bad gas. You know, it is a 2011. We're in 2024 now, so, you know, that much time of using gas from whatever gas station you're going to puts this stuff in your gas tank, ends up in your injectors, and you're gonna need new injectors. You're gonna at least be able to save yourself some money and not have to do the camshaft. And if you are doing the camshaft and the rollers, you might as well clean out your fuel lines, because that is just bad.